Okay, we're just loading, going live. All right, let's see. Yeah, it says we're going live. Okay. So just giving some people a chance to join again. Stephanie, you were freaking out. What was the last thing that you guys heard? Because we did copy down a lot of your birthdays, so I have them. But what was the last thing you guys heard? Because I'm not entirely sure when we stopped going live. Hi, Eva. How are you guys doing? Yes, we're back. No worries. I realized it. I caught it in time.
Nice.
Okay, so Steph, yours was black tourmaline, pearl, amethyst, and I think that was it, right? I
Yep.
believe so. Okay. So if you guys want to go ahead and start, who haven't heard what we're doing a crystal party. So yeah, consuming the pearl. That's the last thing they heard. So
So
in China, consuming the pearl. Okay,
yeah,
so that then I think afterwards you went on to talk about amethyst. I think.
yes. So
Okay.
amethyst, the soul number of amethyst is also 31, which matches Stephanie's the soul number, which is the 31. So if she's experiencing that, when she comes into experience with that amethyst, the feeling that she feels and experiences that sense, that is why. What's really cool is if you take two stones that have the same numbers, you'll notice a subtle magnetic pull that you don't notice with crystals that have numbers that don't match. It's pretty trippy, but it's very subtle. It's very subtle. So our next person, feel free, folks, to put your feedback in. We got
Now we're on David, I think, because we didn't get a chance because it cut off before that. So
sweet. So David Lewis, 9th of February, 1965. So for that, we have David. He has a life path 5, which comes from 32. So I'm actually going to be looking for the number 32 here. And I don't know how much of that was heard, but 5 as a life path, it says that we're here to learn the lessons related to freedom, the ability to have greater ability to move when we want, move and do the things that we really want to do. 5 is here to be free. 5 is here to experience. 5 is a number of sensuality as well. And so that means experiencing all the 5 senses.
hmm.
So I'm looking on this list at these, and this list that I'm using, I compiled it um by doing the same thing that I'm doing here. I'm calculating the names right now in real time that are showing up. I did the same thing for each of these crystals for those that are wondering what I did, how I did it. This process is called gematria,
Hmm.
where we take the English alphabet and we assign a numeric value to each letter according to its location in the alphabet. For example, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and etc. So one of the first stones that I find is seraphinite. Seraphinite.
Can you spell that for me?
Yes, so that's Seraphinite.
Awesome. Thank you.
Seraphinite. Another one, the next one that I see that pops up is actually sapphire.
Ooh, sapphire.
Yeah, so using the spelling of David's name that he provided here, let's see if we can look into a good crystal that matches his soul number. You see a 9, that's a
Oh, by
14.
the way, Wayne is his middle name. I just throw that out.
Sweet. And that is that Wayne as in Wayne?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we have the A, that's 28, plus the Y is 26, plus the 5 is 31, plus the I is 40. And then 41,
Oh, sorry. No, no, no.
61.
It's WYNNE. Sorry. He just corrected me.
Perfect. That actually doesn't change anything.
Okay,
But
cool.
thanks for the correction. The correction. Let's see. So that would be 40 plus that's 41 plus the 25, that's 61, 66, and then the E. So the total with that for the soul of David with this spelling is 71. The soul of
Mm.
David is 8 in this case.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 as a soul, see, the soul is going to tell us what our dominant desires are, our motivations and needs. 8 is, most numerologists will tell you that 8 is about money, and it is. However, another major component is that 8 is all about social interaction and social connection. And it's also about status, social status. These things are good. These things are neutral. It's nothing wrong with these things. 8 is also the acquisition of power, which is not a bad thing because this this power also relates to this what you do to empower yourself, what you do to empower others, right? And 8, when you turn it on the side, I know everybody in here is talking about, yeah, it's the infinity sign,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when we take that and I look and see some of these, let's see if we can what we can find on the 8, 71. When you look at when you take the number 71, when you take any number like 8 and you're looking at the big number that I just gave to you, we're also, as a side note, we're going to look at the energies of what the other number gives us. The difference between the 71 8 versus a 26 8 is that the 71 is going to be made up of the 7 energies and the 1 energy. So it's
Mm-hmm.
going to be more of an introspective type of an 8. It's going to be more analytical, right? It might seem a little bit more reserved because 7 is a number that is more kind of, I need my space. 1 is the
Mm-hmm.
loner versus the 26. 2 is a very socially interactive number.
Yep.
So this will add a bit more intensity to the naturally social interactive part of the 8. Whereas the 71 8 is going to be more, look, I could be around people, but I need my alone time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the 71, one of the stones that matches that, I just saw it right before I looked up. They're going to say, don't look up, man. Turquoise.
Turquoise.
Turquoise, yes.
Okay.
Turquoise has a 71 8 soul.
All right.
So you may notice a strong connection to that 71 8 soul. So that's for you, David.
Awesome. And then
Did I give
next,
I gave him more other crystals, right?
oh yeah, you got three. You're good.
Cool. And then we have our next person, Michelle Logan Frost. She was born 5th of June. That's 11. That's 12, 21, 29, 30. Life path 3. Again, so 3 is about expression and sensitivity and communication. So if we're going with 30, Moldavite, the soul of Moldavite is 30. That's a really significant one. Let's see, Michelle. The name of Michelle's, the soul of Michelle's 19. What goes to 19? Let's see, let's see. One, two, three. Let's see, let's see.
And you guys just drop your birth date, your full birth name, and your birth date if you want me to if you want us to do your crystals, and we'll give you three crystals that are your power crystals.
That's right. One of yours is Tiger's Eye. The
Ooh,
personality of
tigers.
Tiger's Eye is 19. So that's gonna go with the soul of your first name, Michelle. And then we're gonna then if I look at the full name, 19, the soul of Michelle, it comes out to 50. Oh, I skipped Wendy. So I'm gonna get Wendy next. But it comes out to 50. One of the stones that equals 50 is Moonstone.
Ooh,
Moonstone.
moonstone.
Moonstone has a 50 soul. Number as a 5 soul person, this is someone who's motivated to do things out of a desire of greater freedom. Then we have Wendy Huang, born November 6th, 1989. So that's November, that's 11,
We
17.
got a question saying we're using gematria for names, not the Pythagora. I know I'm butchering that.
Yes, that's a brilliant question. So there's the person who asked that question has a knowledge of numerology because they know that there's several different systems. So we're using the Pythagorean system. The Pythagorean system is going to be using the alphabet, assigning the values according to the order that they show up in the alphabet. So A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, and so on to 26. Originally, I intended to post that on the chat, but we kind of got built up momentum. If you're online, just type in numerology letter chart and you should be able to find it. If you to be more specific, just type in numerology Pythagorean chart and you'll see exactly what I'm working based off of. So you can check my work.
Woo woo.
So Wendy Huang, November 6th, that's 17 plus 10 is 27, 35, oops, and then 44. So Wendy Huang, you probably knew this, but just in case you didn't, you have a life path 44. That's a master number. A lot of numerologists will say, oh, it only goes up 11, 22, 33. Nah, it goes up to 99, binary. And then when you get in the triple digits, it goes trinary master numbers, which we think of as angel numbers. And then when you go up to 4 digits of a repeating number, it's quaternary. And then it just keeps on going. So master numbers are infinite. But anyway, you have a life path 44. 44 is what we call the master work. Okay. Um, this is we see 44 in connection with a lot of our generals, George S. Patton, Douglas MacArthur. The word military adds up to 44. As a side note, so when we look at all the states, as I'm looking for crystals that match 44, when we look at the states, any state that you see where the 44 is, there's a military activity there.
Yep.
Ocean Jasper equals 44. Ocean Jasper
Ocean's
equals
Jasper.
44. So see if you can
Okay.
get a hold of that one if you don't
Ooh,
already have it.
sounds pretty.
Let's see for Wendy Huang's soul number. So we got 25 plus 5, 30. That's then 51, 52. We got another 52 in the house. 52 soul. Um, you know what? And let's see if we can find some additional stones that come out to 52. I did mention this, but I will mention it again. Pearl. I know I said it already, but I'm gonna say it again. Pearl equals 52. So if go online and type in pearl powder on Amazon, you'll find some pearl powder. Look at the reviews of what people are saying about it. You're gonna see that it's really good for collagen. It's gonna have all these different benefits, and it'll be really interesting, Wendy, for you to see what your experience is like taking it, since it actually has a resonance with your soul. In addition to actually wearing it as on your body, maybe you want to have it as a necklace, maybe you want to have a ring of pearl. Let's see if we can find anything else. So sometimes in numerology, we can play with the opposite number, with the opposite way that the number is found. So we mentioned 52, but hey, look, we can switch that with 25, right? And see what happens with that. Let's see if we can find some stones that have the 25, 7. Let's see. One of them is scolecite.
Can you spell
Scolecite,
that?
that's going to be Scolecite.
Hey, my
And
mom is in the
then,
house. Hey, mom.
hey, nice. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
We'll do
We've
my
been waiting
portrait.
for you. Nice. Let's see. And feel free to pop in any questions that you might have, folks, for those that are listening.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, just don't forget, try to use your birth name if you can, if you feel comfortable putting it out there, and your full birth date, and we will absolutely get to you next. We'll give you 3 crystals. That these would be your power crystals. We encourage you to wear them to keep them with you, and you might already find that you already do. So this will just give you some validation, some confirmation.
Black tourmaline equals 52. So, and we know that black tourmaline is a really good stone for grounding.
And this is for
This is the third crystal, I believe, for
oh, that's the fourth, but that's okay.
oh,
The,
okay. Thanks for keeping
yes.
count.
No worries. Okay, so let's go
And
to Trenton next.
awesome. So Trenton is August 25th. We got 33 plus 10 is 43, 51. Wow. Okay, cool. So it looks like, man, it looks like the number of the day is 52.
Yeah.
Because Trenton's last name, his life path comes out to 20 excuse me, 52 as well. Plus he's born on the 25th.
Yeah.
So you see these different combinations when you're doing numerology. This just shows you that everything is aligned. And this is what I saw when I was trying to prove it wrong. Let's see, 33, 43, 51, 52. Yep. So I'm gonna switch that around and see what we can find with the number 25. Lapis lazuli. We
Ooh,
got a
that's a good
25
one.
with lapis lazuli. In the personality number, we have pink calcite.
Pink
In with
calcite.
the person, yes,
Awesome.
pink calcite, and then one moment. Along with that, we also have just plug in something in. We third one for 25 is going to be
And hey, Diva, can you put your year that you were born in? Yeah,
yeah,
Sicily,
the year.
if you translate your name into English, it works. I would use your birth name because that's what I use for mine too. You can text it to me, girl.
Cool, sounds good. Let's see.
We got one more for Trenton.
And folks, if there's any stones that you would like me to calculate that I haven't mentioned, feel free to throw those in the chat. And diamond also equals 25.
Oh, nice.
So now I'm going to share with you all a concept that is not really spoken about in numerology circles publicly. It's the concept of voids, or we can call these shadow aspects. This is when the energy is missing from the person's chart. So many of the crystals that I've shared with you have this aspect of being able to assist with a person's shadow work, or let's say present a reflection, help us gain a greater awareness of our unconscious faculties. So when something appears that way, I'll mention it. And in this case, diamond is that example. So who's next on our list?
Let's see. I put them should be in order, so let's go back up. We've got Natalie or Natalia,
We got
sorry.
Natalia, born 13/5/85. So that's 18, 28, 36, 41. Life path 5, all about freedom, movement, travel, motion. moving with the flow, going with the flow, changes, travel. Um, and 41, let's see, what do we have for 41? We got blue lace agate. We have
Ooh,
carnelian. And then let's see what we have for the name, Natalia.
blue
We
lace
got a
agate.
9, 10. Yeah, blue lace agate. And then we got
Okay.
9, 10, 11, 12. 12 soul. Let's get one for that soul.
I think you're just expensive, Trenton. All your crystals are really, really, really fancy.
Ooh, nice. And these applications of the stones are not limited to just carrying them on us, but also
Mhm.
in we noticed that diamond is a stone, a material that's used in a lot of our technology.
That's true.
So a
Tools.
so a certain some people may be naturally more adept for some reason at technology. We don't even know why.
Think about diamonds and drilling. They're used in drills a lot. And so, especially for people that do that type of work for drilling, I think Trenton was telling me he does something along that line. So, might be
Very
something to
nice.
consider.
Very interesting. Another one that I have that has that 12 is going to be picture jasper.
Picture Jasper. Oh,
Picture jasper.
we got
And
blue
so
lace
then we
agate,
have
picture Jasper.
that was for Natalia. That was for Natalia.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
No, I know.
and then all right, perfect. And then we got looks like we have Sicily, is that right?
So Natalia has blue lace agate, picture Jasper, and what was the third one?
Cool. Angel Aura Quartz.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that was one of
That's
mine.
got a that one has a 12 expression.
Yes.
And that is actually one of the stones that I personally carry at work with me. I carry that one at work because the personality number equals my exact soul number. And I wanted to carry it around and see what would happen because um, the number of that stone matches the place, the address, and the street that I work at. So I wanted to see what would happen with me carrying that stone at work. But anyway, these are 3 stones for you.
Ah,
Our next
awesome.
person,
It's
it looks like
Sicily, but
it's
it's Sicily, but we're gonna use this name I just put in the Zoom chat. So just that's the
cool.
name we're gonna use. That's her birth
Sounds
name.
good. Is it Kushal Kumar? Is that the
No, no, no.
that's not
It's at the very bottom. I just tapped it in there.
oh Zin Yun Feng?
You don't, yeah. We'll just say
Okay, cool.
Sicily. Yeah, but that's her birth name.
Sweet. Hey, I appreciate that birth name.
And
Let's see.
then
We got
the date of birth
5.
is June 27th, 2000.
Super cool. 5, that's 26. Oh, nice. So your birth name equals 60. That's a good
Ooh.
number. Um good. It's so you have a 6th soul. 6 is all about love, harmony, peace. That's actually the what my soul number equals, one of my soul numbers. It is 6 is love, home and heart. It's family. It's
Oh,
the
but
this.
wait, hold up, pause. We ended again. It ended. Ah, why is it doing this? Okay, hang on a second.
Mhm.
You know, this happens to people when they're just on the live anyway. So I don't
No
know what it
problem.
is about Instagram, but sometimes it does that. All right.
I appreciate that you're able to catch it.
Well, luckily, I got family on it, so they're like, "Hey."
Nice.
Okay, let me do this one more time. Take 3. Next. Copy.